So I've been playing Among Us and I've been facing a very mysterious player that I'm sure you've seen before. His name is Eris Loris. If you didn't know already, Eris Loris is one of the biggest hackers in all of Among Us, and I managed to encounter him. And before we do get further into this video, I do want to mention that 70% of you have not hit that subscribe button, which means that you're missing out on Among Us darkest secrets. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button with all post notifications turned on, and drop a like on this video if you do enjoy. But now I'm going to be telling you my story on my encounter with Eris Loris, the biggest hacker in Among Us. When I joined a random lobby to play some Among Us, I noticed that there was a mysterious player that joined my lobby. His name was Eris Loris. I haven't seen Eris Loris in quite some time. I noticed that someone sent a message on the chat, so I decided to check it out. I noticed that Eris Loris was promoting his hacks. I've seen this before. I then decided to join another room. Let's see if Eris Loris follows me. At first I thought everything was clear, and that is when Eris Loris joined my lobby. What does he want from me? I once again saw a message in the chat. Eris Loris was once again promoting his hacks. I then noticed that this was the same message as Sire Sirol had sent before. I had to get to the bottom of this. When I decided to open up my own room, Eris Loris was once again in my lobby. This time I wanted to see if I could get into a game with Eris Loris, and luckily I was the leader of the room this time. Eris Loris once again sent the same message in the chat, but the game was about to start. When I spawned in, I noticed that Eris Loris was not moving, similar to Sire Sirol. I went over to navigation to do a few tasks, and when I walked out of navigation, I noticed that there was no players around me. I then walked into Shields to do one of my tasks. Eris Loris was nowhere to be seen. I then made my way through communications, out through storage, and then walked into electrical. And that is when I noticed that Eris Loris was just hiding in the corner. What was he doing there? And to my left side, Yellow was also hiding in the corner. This is getting really suspicious. I then ran out of electrical. I ran towards the right side into storage, and I decided to walk into admin. Hopefully Eris Loris didn't follow me. As I was doing my task in admin, O2 went off. I decided to do O2 since nobody was doing it. I had a feeling that there might have been a dead body in O2, so I decided to run towards cafeteria. And that is when I saw Eris Loris just standing there. I then ran as fast as I could. Hopefully Eris Loris isn't chasing me. And as I was walking into electrical, Eris Loris appeared from behind me. And that is when I saw Yellow's body in electrical. I decided to let everyone know that the body was in electrical. I didn't want to vote Eris Loris because I didn't know if anybody would believe me. And that is when the meeting ended. When I spawned back in, I decided to run towards admin to do my card swipe. I then walked into electrical to do a few of my tasks. I then walked out of electrical to do my wires in storage. And then once again, I walked into admin. I just wanted to get this game over with. I noticed that I still had medbay scans, so I decided to walk into medbay, and that is when I noticed that Eris Loris was once again hiding in the corner. I did my samples right in front of him to see if I could get his attention. I shouldn't have done that, because the moment I did that, Eris Loris began to hunt me down. I ran as fast as I could. Eris Loris was after me. At first I thought I lost him, and that is when he appeared in storage. Eris Loris managed to catch up to me, but I continued to run, and that is when the lights went off. I got really scared, so I decided to run into electrical. Hopefully there's a crewmate nearby. Luckily, Jelly was there to protect me. I felt a little more safe. I realized that I had one more task in electrical, so I decided to walk in. Eris Loris was nowhere to be seen. I began to feel a little bit worried for my crewmates. So when I walked out of electrical, I decided to walk into storage because that was the last time that I saw Eris Loris, and that is when the doors closed. I checked my right side to see if there was anybody in communications. Nobody to be seen. I ran back into storage and decided to check admin. And that is when I saw Eris Loris on top of the body of Lime. As I was trying to report the body, I was killed. Eris Loris has won the game. When I spawned back into the lobby, I noticed that he sent another message. He said, Sire Sirol sent me. I responded with, what do you mean? He said, I am back. I then responded with, are you gonna hack Among Us again? I wanted to see what he had to say. Then he responded with, me and Sire Sirol are after you. I said, I doubt it. And he responded with, want to see? I said, sure. And that is when my game began to glitch. My game ended up crashing. Eris Loris is now back. I do also want to give a massive shout out to Kitty Kink for helping me produce this video. If you want to help out a smaller creator, make sure to go check out his channel and subscribe to him. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel with all post notifications turned on, and check out these other Among Us story videos.